Well, it's like Christmas. I got this the other day and I have not been able to open it because we've been busy with some things I had to take care of. So I'm going to open it up today. This was something that Jim and I chose to invest in because our entire family hunts. And so we have been living for the last this will be the 5th season here at the farm. We've been living out of black and gold tubs for each member of the family. So we have tubs stacked, and I, of course, have more tubs than anybody because I have clothes that I wear when it's hot, I have clothes that I wear when it's cold, and then I have suits that I wear a suit that I wear when it is super cold. So when we saw this, we thought this would be a way to put, everyone's hunting gear into one place where it can be found. We're big on scent control when we go into the woods. We had debated between this and one of the big duffel bags that Scentlok came out with, but we just don't travel. We don't go anywhere. So, we made an investment in us and an investment in our family to get this. And I'm pretty excited because everybody who's gotten the duffel bags has been really impressed with the quality. When I was in Harrisburg in, I guess it's February, I did check out some other options that were available, and even though it looked like something that could hold an individual person's items for the season, it just didn't look like it would be family style. So when this came out, we talked about it, and he was like, well, this is something for everybody, so this is what we're going to do. I like it already. When the box arrived with UPS, this thing is quite sizable. It's heavy. It's not overly heavy, but to me, when I picked up the box, I'm like, okay, this is going to be good. This is going to be good quality because, it's substantial. So let's see. It says easy assembly. Oh, okay. So the zipper goes all around the one side so that you don't have to kind of tug it out, which is great. This closet, the dimensions and stuff are all online, but this thing's like a little bit taller than I am, and I'm 5 foot tall, and it's 47 inches wide. Oh boy, it looks like the General Assembly is going to take a few minutes anyway. Okay, I've seen these kind of things before in closets that you can build and storage units, so it basically looks like we're going to slip poles in here like this to create the frame, the interior frame. This is really heavy fabric. I've seen the black SWAT duffel, and this is the same fabric through and through, in the carry bag and also in this. Really nice pockets. So this is pretty sizable. Is there a way to pause that so we can assemble the frame and then come back and start it up again? So it took Ethan and I about 10-15 minutes to build it. It really wasn't hard. The only thing I would say is make sure you read your instructions. It tells you these longer pieces of the corners are supposed to be facing down from the top and facing up from the bottom to create the outside frame. I thought it was going to be an interior frame. It's actually an exterior frame. The fabric construction is really amazing. This is like a rubberized, the interior is some sort of rubberized thick material. The zippers are super high quality. When I was looking this over and assessing what we have here, there's only one thing I saw that I would really say needs to be improved on, and that is these little pieces of Velcro strap here. There's a piece of Velcro strap on the interior, which you won't be able to see because the living room's kind of dark. But it took Ethan and I both rolling this tightly up in a tube to get it to hook to the Velcro. Probably would have liked to see some sort of snap that would have snapped it back here, or maybe even, I don't know, a little Velcro button and a little Velcro button over there, something of that nature. And that would have been probably a better way to do that. But otherwise, I'm really impressed with this. You've got 2 chambers. This chamber right here is... So this is 2 separate and distinct chambers. This one here, they both have a swinging clothing rack, which looks to be about 1.5 feet long. In this chamber here, you have 2 eyelet holes that allow the ozone to come through the closet and come into this outside pocket over here. And so this chamber here, you can utilize for anything that you need to put ozone to. So that's really nice. And I like the fact that it folds up and out of the way if you don't need it. That's amazing. This boot chamber is tall enough that it will hold tall boots. And it does not have the eyelet. So the ozone is not going to come through the closet and go into your boots, but you have these amazing little boot pucks. I love these things. So what you would do is, if he can come around here on the back and show you this, this is the actual Renew unit. And it simply plugs into the wall, and there's a simple on and off button. So if you wanted to use the pucks for your boots, you would unhook the unit right here and take this unit and hook it onto these hoses and put it in with your boots. So, I hear noise up there. So I really liked that factor. Over here we have extra pockets. This would be outside pockets for any, you know, accessories or things that you don't need. Whoops, sorry about that. To put the ozone in. On the interior of this particular chamber, there are pockets, and we have large ones on the bottom, medium ones in the middle, and smaller ones on the top. But this here is just nothing but space for what you need to put ozone to. This is very sturdy. I was wrong. It is not taller than me. It's a little bit shorter than me. One thing I would caution is when you go online and you look at the width, I believe it says 47 inches wide. In reality, when this boot pocket is extended and you have boots in there, this unit will fill up 64 inches of space. So it's a little bit wider when in full use. A couple other things. Read your instructions, and I'm going to go through this really quick just in case they're not posted online. It's supposed to be used in unoccupied spaces. It depends on the amount of bacteria and odor you have that you want to clean, so you might need more than one cycle to clean it. Allow for a proper dissipation time. It says exercise caution when using ozone items with significant elastic or rubber content. Discontinue use on rubber or elastic items if you notice degradation or weakness to the structure of the items. Do not expose safety equipment to active odor destroyers. So that right there, that was one of the things I was going to do, was I was going to put my harness in here. That is not something I can do. I knew I could not put my HEX suit, for example. Now, that is a manufacturer's instruction. HEX will tell you straight up, do not put our suits in ozone. I do believe IWOM is the exact same way. Things that have special interior coatings or linings for windproofing, and I would check out, I would double check with the manufacturer and make sure that you could expose that to ozone. But all in all, this is amazing. This is exactly what we needed here at the farm. Jim and I will both be able to have our things in this closet. You know, when you're done with the early season, you can pack your early season things away and then, you know, get your cold gear out if you wanted to. I don't think I'll use it as a quote-unquote closet to store my hunting clothes. I don't think it will totally do away with the tubs, but what it's going to do is enable me to come home from the hunt and throw my stuff in there, even if it's just for 30 minutes, and it'll make it so much easier to remain scent-free. So the other thing was there were these little hooks, and there were 12 of them in here. So I put this stuff on hangers, but if you had something like this is my little, I can't live without this because I have a back injury. I put my little heaters in there. So, you know, I can hang that right there, or you can take a ball cap and you can hook that through there. I wouldn't even limit this closet to just hunting items. This closet is also something you could use, you know, for kids' sporting items. For me, I'm going to try putting our comforters in here. I usually take them to the dry cleaners. We have like an organic dry cleaner that, you know, I don't know what exactly they clean them with, but this is going to save me a trip to the dry cleaners. I'm going to put my big snuggly winter comforter in here and see how, you know, see how that holds. But all in all, I am super pleased with this. Just a great addition to our season and the war on scent. So this is the new Oz chamber, and I can definitely say it's well made. It's well worth it. So thanks, and if you have any questions, drop them below, and I'll get back to you.